decent over from Shine Sharp. Really, just maybe I have to be video critical. I would say maybe a little touch outside the off stump he was on that last boundary, but yeah, pretty decent over. The seam sharp for the first time. You just look at that last delivery, maybe on the fifth or sixth stump. Yeah, the feet didn't go anywhere. It's just hands. It's a risky business. Great seam position, but you do need a bit of luck. Shine Sharp really. Bit more pace on this pitch. Skates through. There's a little bit of flew, which will help the ball come on. I reckon that's why it flew over.
He's lucky to get away with that. An off pace, wide leg side delivery.
First delivery was 142.7. The very second delivery is cut the pace and rolled at 106. So he has got that slow delivery, a very good slow delivery. He doesn't have to use it too early in the game. Takes the ball away from the right-hander. I'm surprised that there's no slip because Pakistan looking for wicket.
Straight up in the air, vast open spaces. The men will chase after it. Watch it just drop in front of them. Frustration for Pakistan.
That was in the air for such a long time. They didn't give up. The Pakistan thought he'd get near it. Just a little too much to do. But you do, Wakar. Stay there and thereabouts. The batsmen have to come after you. Required rate up to 11. If you can get this man, it'll cause a lot of issues. In the Sri Lankan camp, they rely on him. Rely on him a lot. Those shoulders carry the expectations of his whole team, basically.
Straight away, third man comes inside the circle and a man at mid-wicket goes right on the boundary.
Gave himself room, and he gets in. Well bowled to seam. Saw the Sanka step to leg, and that's a huge wicket for Pakistan. The Sanka departs.
He gave it away, didn't he? The Sanka, just by moving away from the stumps way too early. And Nasim Shah was not in his action even. He saw him moving away. And that is very, very smart thinking. Very smartly bowled and got the top part of the bat, and Mohammad Nawaz picked up a wicket.
Execution perfect. Back of the hand. Gets it wide and he wanted Nisanka reaching for it. He gives himself room because they put down a mid-wicket. Nisanka's gone for 3. Sri Lanka for 1.
Well, as Lanka, the new man to the crease, it was brilliantly bowled. Sanka gave up his stump so early. Lanka came to the side last start, made 5. Should see that replay again. The Sanka moved so early. That's the wicket Pakistan were after.
That was to do with the field that was set. Picked one to mid-wicket. Pakistan plugged that hole. No one in the deep on the offside. Hence, trying to target Lanka, the new batter.
Have a look at the replay and see how quickly, how early he moved. And at this stage, Nasim is skillful enough to change what he's doing almost in his delivery stride. So, elite bowling, maybe not batting.
As a batter, you cannot really give a bowler that much of a clue. That was way too early. Any bowler would say, okay, I can change my mind. Because you're still in your run-up. You're not even in your stride as a bowler. and you can change your mind. And Naseem Shah did it beautifully.
And that's what the big score does to you, isn't it? Sri Lanka's point of view, it's 213 thereafter. 147 is for Pakistan. That says can't allow these deliveries to go away. Got to make the power play count. It's a confidence booster. That's the push Pakistan needed to believe. Even she knows the Sanka's a big, big blow.
All of New Zealand knows it as well. Wabal Hussein into the tournament with a wicket after 2, 10 for 1.
Watch it live on Sky Sports.
Huge pressure on both teams, I must say, because of course they want to win this game. Sri Lanka, they need to get to 213. Pakistan got to be very disciplined, stay disciplined to either bowl them out at 147 or under. Missing leg stump. Just went with the angle.
But holding your nerve is key here, though. Yes, they got that early wicket. Things are going your way for the moment. Nicely bowled. Look at the movement. Shine Shah Afridi bowling a lot better than earlier in the tournament, I got to say. Key for Pakistan. Stay in the moment. Stay calm. Keep chipping away rather than trying to blast through at this stage.
Straight down the ground, nicely struck. Just lobs it over long on. First 60 innings off the bat of Kamil Mishara.
Now that's a real quality shot. On the up, stayed very calm. The balance was there. And the aim he made was just very, very clear. Nice and straight. There you go.
Movement the same. That nick over third man in the previous over. But it was just that the ball sat up in that park. Got to try and hit the deck a little harder. Try and get it to bounce up at Kamil Mishara. You watch his hands, watch his feet. It's always the same movement.
He'll change 2 men out the leg side. No one on the offside now. Mishara takes toll.
Trying to overcompensate. Shaheen Shah Afridi pushed the two man on the boundary on the onside, a square leg and a mid wicket, and then presented him that delivery outside the off stump. That's poor bowling.
There you go. Couple of deliveries. That's right underneath his eyes. Suddenly you feel very different. Pakistan looking around. Not a lot of runs to play with. Be calm. That's the key.
Mishara through the tournament, 62% of dots in the power play, which is the highest of any recognised batter. So he struggled to touch in the power play to get the ball away. 62% dots in the power play. But he's doing better tonight, Mishara.
He's had plenty of opportunity. He's shown that he can bat, especially in the tri-series in Pakistan. That's when he came into the team. But unfortunately, probably the pressure of the moment or trying too hard, hard hands. It's just gone away. He's lost his rhythm.
Finding his rhythm now. That's a nice stroke. Didn't try and overhit it. Pick the gap 4 more. Big over.
And this is what we know of Kamil Mishara as Sri Lankans. Look how relaxed those hands were. Every delivery he was pulling towards leg side, but from his positioning got beautiful hands. Probably he needs to get a couple away early, and the moment he does that, he tends to score. Got a couple of freebies he could hit from Afridi, and now looks a different player.
Plugged up the offside boundary, so two out on legs. He tries to tighten him up. Oh, direct hit was real trouble. Lanka was in a bit of bother. No direct hit. 25 for 1.
Already had 14 runs in that over, and there was no need of taking that risk. Played it nicely with soft hands, and Charith just left the crease a bit too late. I thought that was very, very close. Maybe home, but Vajanave had one stump to aim.
Wajanafe, one stump to aim at, usually a wicket keeper. No gloves this time. Close ball for Lanka.
Just joining us, the game within the game. For Pakistan to qualify for the semi-finals, they must beat Sri Lanka to 147 or less. They make 148 or more. You have a look at that diving attempt. They get 148 or more, it'll be New Zealand that join England in this group to progress to the semi-finals.
Pakistan's got to keep plucking those wickets. I don't really see Pakistan be able to bowl 20 overs and not letting Sri Lanka get to 148. If they keep on picking our wickets, they'll have a fair chance.
Slow one into the pitch. Just bounced like a tennis ball. Batum Nisanka against Naseem Shah. He starts off with a slow one which went wrong, goes across, tries to hit it to his favorite area, field change, and then Naseem Shah gets the slower one right this time. Beautifully bowled. Got the breakthrough they needed. Wakari, you're suggesting spin early as possible. Not the next man in. Dinesh Chandimal. Still playing, not in the team though.
I'll be very surprised if a spinner will not bowl from this commentary boxing next over. Shaheen, I think he's done. Maybe bring Usman or bring Abrar. Those two are the options. I think it's about time that they're going to try to get those magic bowlers out.
Gee, that's a great shot. On the rise. Beating mid off. That's a magnificent cricket shot. Bashar really starting to find his timing.
Oh dear.
Top class cricket shot. This is what Mishara can do. Sri Lanka have missed
So
it
did
right
you watch the
throughout the
thing that you
tournament.
watched last night then?
Gets that six away. He gets a half volley, and suddenly he's hitting good balls for four. Look at the difference in the hands. That's what confidence does for you. That's what a couple of shots can do for you.
Who won?
That was lovely.
That was awesome. It was just stunning, I tell you. There was nothing wrong with the ball. Beautiful shot. It's a real good surface, isn't it? We seen it in the first inning when Fakhar and Sabzada Farhan was just stroking the ball all around the park, and with the lights on, taking full effect, with his shine on the pitch, it is getting better. I feel. So I feel spin is the way.
It should get better. That was due around yesterday, and that's the reason Sri Lanka opted to chase. Pitch very good. Had a good soak since the last game, and the rollers come on. Hardly any deviation for the spinners.
Being far away, the slower ball.
But Pakistan have mystery spinners. That's the catch there. That's the key.
Again, back of the hand, and it went over that middle stump, and actually was sort of dying on the stumps, and then literally went over them, and it's painful because Pakistan, they're searching for wickets, and at the moment they want Mishara's wicket because he is looking very dangerous.
I'm sorry.
Nicely played by Mishara after 4, 33 for 1.
Hard hands early from Kamil Mishara. Threw away. You need a bit of luck to get on your bike. Got that away, and then the half volley was put away. Since then, good balls have been dispatched. He's been a treat. Wonderful shots from Kamil Mishara.
He's not rushing into the shots. He's just staying tall and making sure that he gets on top of the bounce, Mishara. And now he's got to deal with Abrar, who's got something about him. He's a wicket taker. Been dropped from the team a couple of games after the India game. Now back in the team and hoping that he'll deliver.
What a start!
Oh my word.
Just one casual hand in the air. Batsman looks to see, did it clip the stumps? The keeper wasn't involved.
Pretty
Oh,
nice, Harvey. Pretty nice. That's what it was. That one came back in. It skids through.
look at this. The one
Abrar
that's just come in
strikes
just
straight
got a
away.
wicket straight
Kamil
away.
Mishara walks. Well, Waqar was wishing for this. Gets it straight away. Sri Lanka have shown weakness against spin. Here we go. Takes only one ball of spin. And Mishara, who was striking it so nicely. 1 for 26, 33 for 2.
Evan Ranayka, the new man of the crease, 0 and 10 in his last two starts. The 23-year-old from Colombo. We need to keep telling you, 147 is the number that Pakistan needs to restrict Sri Lanka to progress in place of New Zealand. If they make 148 Sri Lanka, then New Zealand go through. So as all Pakistan celebrated, Auckland, Dunedin, Otago, Christchurch, late that night, early in the morning, they're not celebrating with a bra.
Are they sleeping in Australia though, Howie?
I think they turned off about a week ago, to be honest, Russ. 50th T20 international wicket for a bra.
Yeah, just a perfect let. It's a new ball who just skidded through a little bit. I think he was not expecting the ball to come back into him. He was looking for a little bit of room. Great bowling.
That's the way. You need more of that from Pakistan. Skids through. And Abrar will like that when he sees it just fizz off the pitch. Tougher to play him when that happens.
He was late, wasn't he? He was little late playing that shot. When the bat came down, the ball was already past the bat. Ball came very quickly.
He's got that fine too. Slick outfield. Into a couple. Just the way away with sliding. Looks like there might be just a little bit of dew on the ground, Russ.
You expected. Leg by, Supaman Ratnayaka still not off the mark.
Normally, when you see the bowlers marks where they run, you see the darker patches shows that it is little greasy. There's a little bit dew. At this stage, I don't think there is much of a dew, but you go deep into the night and it does it does play. It's what 8:30. No, it's 9:30 now. So you should be expecting the dew to be coming right about this time. It's good that Pakistani skipper brought the spinner on early because before the dew comes down, it's better to get your spinners in so they can rip the ball, they can spin the ball.
Ooh, a little inside edge. Confusion, direct hit, trouble. Would have had him. Would have had him easily. Had time to take, look, and fire. But no luck. 37 for 2. Have a look at that in a moment. Changing commentary up next. Ramesh Raja is here. Kumar Sangakkara and Wasim Akram.
It'll probably be the first time for Pakistan to be playing such a contest. There's a contest within a contest. 37 for 2 Sri Lanka. Pakistan losing a couple of chances in the field, a couple of runouts. Not accepted. Have a look at this one. Oh, yes. A big run out missed. Hello, guys.
Hello, Ramesh. Good evening, good evening. And to, of course, legend, my legend, Mr. Wasim Akram.
Thank you very much, Mr. Sangha. Good to see you after a long, long time. You're looking good.
Well, I was just commenting that you, Wasim, Ramesh on my right, and Waka, you look younger than all of us. You found the secret to eternal youth.
That's put away beautifully. Probably a six. One bounce over the rope. Such a good pickup shot.
I saw him first time other day against Australia. He played that gem of an innings of 28 or 15. And I realized then he's a very special player. Sangha, you can explain it to us how good he is. Bright future ahead of him.
He's very good. He's got a split hand grip, which I really love. The great Aravinda De Silva used to have a split hand grip. And then, of course, he starts with a very low battery stance. But the very good thing about Howard Ratnayaka is his ability to strike positively and have scoring intent right from the start. He did that against England. First ball, field up, he got out. That's great to see. That's something you can build on in T20 cricket, and you can see that he's very adept against spin and pace.
Oh, misfielded at cover. Half a chance of a run out again. Change of pace from Naseem Shah at times. He's gone for 19 in his 2.3 overs so far. The next phase just about to begin. The first 6 overs were going to be critical for both sides. Pakistan need to finish off this innings in the next 100 or so runs. That's the target. Once again, a cutter from Naseem Shah and bamboozling the left-hander.
50% slow balls from Naseem Shah in this spell. And he's doing it beautifully. Back of the hand, the off cutters, and of course, odd quick one. 140 to 104 kilometers an hour. And here we go. this over so far for you as far as play is concerned?
Yeah, what I really like about it is when you go through 122, 145, 105, 120. So even the slower balls are varied in pace. So it's not just one consistent pace and a good sudden drop, and it stays the same because then you're predictable, subtle.
Yeah. So that does make a difference as a batter in this format, even on a flat deck.
Yeah, massively, massively. Because if I'm a batter, I'm trying to pick up little hints as to what the bowler's going to do. I go in expecting him to be quick, and he might be quick, and then I try and watch his hand to see, okay, is there a slower ball? So now Nazim bowls back of the hand, he bowls, he's off cutter, he has different releases for different deliveries. That then changes the pace in small increments. He has the ability to drop really, really low, bowl a quick Yorker like that with the seam up, bowl a bumper, back of the hand, slower ball. So now I'm guessing. I'm thinking, okay, this is the pitch, comes a little slower. The next one's much quicker, the next one even slower. And it really confuses your rhythm.
Oh, that smash for six. What a lift off. Brilliant. Ends the over with a six. And Sri Lanka after 6:49 for two. This really was smashed. Beautiful pickup shot over square leg.
And it's time for drinks. You and I were just talking about confusing rhythm of a batter, and he's set up to be hit, and he absolutely caned it. This is the Sri Lankan side. Karidas Lanka and Pawan Ratnayaka out in the middle. 49 for 2 in the chase.
So the pre-last
Yeah, the first one, back of the hand skidding through. He did Pawan Ratnayaka in. Sri Lanka through the middle against wrist spin, especially, has been very poor. They go at nines or nines plus against pace, but against spin, wrist spin, and missed wrist spin, they drop to about just under seven.
White has been called, but he's getting the bit. The ball is also getting a wet a bit because of the dew. But credit to Ibrar, the way he's bowling with a flight and delivery, outside off stump, but rip and bounce, absolutely.
Yeah, they need to do that. Just work the singles. It's a massive outfield. 69, 68 meters boundary on the leg side and offside. This really was beautifully hit for six. Something for fans to cherish.
Jasuria used to play that shot on regular basis. What a player he was. Coaching is not an easy job. Pakistan, India, Sri Lanka, you can see Sanam always under pressure. Never see him smiling. Part of the job, isn't it?
It is part of the job. He's fiercely competitive. He really wants to win every time he plays. Very emotional and passionate about Sri Lankan cricket and his job coaching them.
I think he's done really well since he has been coached. The mindset has changed, the fitness has improved.
Yeah, slight chance created. No loop.
Just get the camera
The,
screen.
the pace was a little slow as well.
Yeah, this could be an expression mystery or rhythm that has variation. One of the key things is you try and read the ball out of his hand. Number two, you have to pick the length up really well. And number three, in modern day T20 cricket, you have your sweeps, your reverse sweeps, your slog sweeps, your switch hits, all in play along with your conventional shots.
Again, slower in pace. But this is good from Sri Lanka. They need a partnership. This is a young partnership of 21. Bit of dew around, but you've got to take this out of the equation. I think your mind has to be on winning this.
And by margin, like 147 or less on your screens. Slot sweep. Ball is for catch. Brilliant effort. Nafa is the fielder there. This is good cricket from Pakistan.
Yeah, that little pause was a good one from Nafe because he then picked up the spin on the ball. It really was a flat smash and well fielded. It's 56 for 2.
They picked up the googly. Back of the hand. Made a beautiful sweep shot, but what good cricket all around. Brilliant fielding. Both skidding off the surface with the dew there. One-handed, full leg dive. Beautiful throw in as well.
The big man is on. Talk of the town. Usman Tariq.
I love watching Usman Tariq. I find him fascinating. I think he's such great entertainment when he bowls. And he's really bamboozled even the biggest spin hitters in world cricket. I've seen him bowling in certain leagues.
Oh, very close to the stumps. What a good beginning this is. I was talking to him and I said, you've become the talk of the town. Everyone in the nets all over the world is bowling like you do. Oh, Ed, it was a difficult one by the
How
keeper.
difficult is it to bowl that delivery? It's a googly. It wasn't an off break. Incredible talent.
That's gone into the gap for 4. Rear 4. Usman Tariq usually so good. But what a thumping 4 this is.
Yeah, he's picked up the length really well. Variation doesn't matter when the length is there, the pace is there for spin, and the direction of the sweep is determined by where your front leg lands. If you clear a leg, it's going to go a little bit in front of square. Then once you get your foot across, it's a little bit square, as you can place the ball with the placing of your foot. But also, as a batter now, you've done your research properly, your preparation, you've got to realize, watch his hand. The force doesn't matter. That's just fluff. Watch the fingers, watch what that does, and then read it off the hand if you can.
Has gone up in the air and it stays hit for 6. Incredible shot that. And Usman Tariq has been put under a lot of pressure here. 2 balls is 1 for 10.
Yeah, it's the length, isn't it? You can go all the mystery you want, but there's certain length. The mystery doesn't matter. That's right in the arc of Lanka. And if batters get lost in Tariq's pause and get distracted by it, then forget to watch the hand on the ball.
He's not used to it either. That pause. Plus, it was a flighty delivery as well. It was a googly.
Has been really good against Usman Tariq so far. So that margin is squeezing. Pakistan need to finish this before 147 is reached to give themselves a chance to qualify for the semis. This really was such a great 6. Get that angle straight over the bowler's head is really decent.
Credit to the pitch. It looks still bouncing.
Look at
10
this.
more runs to defend.
Look at Jay's reaction to
Get
Hull KR getting completely hammered.
Straight over. A lot of variations in his first over.
Look.
He's going through his whole selection, isn't he?
I don't think you can have any more laughing emojis, can you?
Kind of a flick out of the front of
Because
the hand.
who does Jay? What rugby team does Jay support?
But you're right, Wazim. The
Hey?
pitch has
Well,
been
that's
a
it exactly. Look.
It's even better to bat now. A little bit of dew.
You're welcome.
That binds the pitch as well. A little bit of grip we saw from Ibrar. Another good delivery.
Have you
Nicely
seen
played.
Jay's response?
13 runs
Have
from
you seen
the
Jay's
over, 8
response?
gone, 69 for 2 Sri Lanka.
Say it's expected.
Yeah, it was a hero for Pakistan, Sabzada Farhan, with another ton. Tons of runs. Only player to score 200 singles.
Because he didn't want it.
T20I World
He
Cup.
should have done it for 19th of March.
Special innings, proper
But my
batting,
trade only doing it for 19th of
hit the
March.
ball extremely hard. So
We're not
ball is
next to
trying to
train
be
trips
singing.
until. Well, to do it in the final week. Yeah. We're going to do
383 runs.
3 weeks.
I think that is some
We
kind
won't
of
be
a
far
record
away
as
from
well.
a
Most
proper
runs by a
match.
batsman in a World Cup
Then
edition.
we have the first.
100
So
runs
we've
to
done
head
the first today.
number 2.
So
102
we've got
103
plenty
runs
of time
ahead.
to
Incredible
get all the
performance from
games
this
done today, I think.
special
Not
talented
today,
player.
What do you think, guys?
Changed. I do think there's some teams that
I mean, it's going to be a tight
dropped
finish,
down
right?
a bit.
It will be a tight finish, but I think from Pakistan point of
I
view,
hope
they
I
need
don't get
a
bottom.
couple of wickets here.
That's what I'm thinking.
Otherwise, it'll be tough.
Oh, almost a catch. Raja Nafe had another go at the batsman with a direct hit. I think it would have been curtains again.
Well, that's every team
Dropped
to
a
have
great
more
four
teams
just
in
the
each
previous over,
division
and this would have been
as
such a
well.
great catch as
To
well.
make life quite easier.
He seems a good fielder. Just hit
Look
hard
for Premier
to
League
get
like
into that
that,
gap. Or got both hands
look
to
for
it and the
Premier
elbows
League
hitting the
like
ground.
that.
Ball spilling
Look
out.
for
The
the
run
right up to
outflow
the
missed by a
right.
long
No,
way.
that's up
But
for
brilliant
right.
fielding. Not too bad
There's a
batting as
different
well,
ball.
even though it was a chance.
No, you're not having any of them.
That's gone in the fence. One bounce over the fence.
No, I said
Beautifully
indifferent, not
connected.
having any of them.
Sri Lanka on the move. They need 12 and
You
over,
can't have your
and I
friends
think
in
they're
situations
playing
where
for
he's
12
not.
and over.
Yeah, they're going
Just
for
a
win.
normal team.
It was a
I
flat
said
shot.
no.
Look at that.
What's happening?
Between
This is
mid-wicket
what I'm leaving.
and square leg,
That's why I'm
picked up the
possibly
cannon
leaving
ball,
for this
read
league.
it beautifully for his second boundary, Ratanaike.
A really good presence of mind. That was a quicker one, the one that turns away from the right hand as left across. And the length was just right for a flat sweep.
Feels as if I need to usually
Square,
make it long.
dissecting square leg and mid wicket. This is the beauty of Pavan Ratnaik against spin. He's very positive. He's got good hands, good footwork. He's good square in terms of the sweeps as well.
73 runs to defend. Zipped off the surface, direct hit. I think he's in. Full leg dive. Sri Lanka survives.
Good cricket from Pakistan and from Sri Lanka.
He
And he was
just
also dived in at the right time.
it was like
This partnership is growing between these two. 42 of 38 now. Quick delivery, straight call, no hesitation. Can be the trick for Sri Lanka.
getting there. Getting there. We'll be getting this.
Grazed his elbow. Fell on the harder part of the surface.
I think he bent his hand backwards as well.
Getting
Risk. He's kind of just that right hand wrist bending backwards. Could have strained a lot with the body weight on it.
That must have hurt. I hope he's okay. Physio is out, obviously. To have a look and see how he's feeling. Strong boy. He said, I'm okay.
He's a strong boy. He's a good cricketer as well. He was captain of Sri Lanka until a couple of tours ago. Very good in the middle order, a lot of power, especially in the one-day format of the game as well.
Pakistan in need of a couple of blows.
We've just got a
Halt this
bird to get
progress.
in.
The pitch is still a battable one. Really is a cracking surface. The ball is not gripping and spinning a great deal. Plus, there's a little bit of dew around, so that must be hurting Pakistan's chances in the spin department.
Chat going around with Shaheen Shah Afridi, between Shaheen Shah Afridi and skipper. Thinking he should bowl after Imran. He's bowling his third now, bowled beautifully. 1 for 14. Now then, 75 to 2, Sri Lanka.
Ball in just when Pakistan needed something like that. Terrific strike. Abrar picks up his second and little slower in
after he had a dive
Yes.
with a bruised hand. And here he saw the length, his eyes lit up, and he absolutely tried to murder it. Threw everything at it, missed it. Ball flipping off stump. He's gone for a well-made 25 off 18. Sri Lanka 75 for 3.
Better fighter.
David Mendes in at number 5. Left-hander. Excellent player. Started brilliantly in the test format and now in T20 international cricket as well. He's one of 4 Sri Lankan batters at the death in T20 international cricket this tournament who has been striking at over 200.
A good player is out. Come
You
into
don't need
Mendes.
to. And
Pakistan got their third wicket. Imran got it second under pressure. Beautifully bowled. Slightly slow delivery. Again, back of a hand. Maybe a googly. Yeah, it wasn't a carom ball. Sri Lanka missed it completely. Off stump gone. Wicket at the right stage for Pakistan. Now they believe they have a chance to restrict them to 147 or less.
Yeah, Sri Lanka will have to start again from partnership
I'm
point
gonna
of
whack
view.
you.
Oh, there's a bit of bat involved. No, it's been given straight away.
Link you.
I think it's reviewed straight away by Kamendo because it sounded bat. Let's see.
We have a player review for LBW. Richard's decision is out. Check the feet, fair delivery. Looking at split screen now. Keep rolling through. Keep going. Yeah, it's very close to the glove there. So I'll go to Ultra Edge. There's glove involved there. Here we go. Coming through. Yep. Wet bat involved. I'll go back on field. Sam, get your change decisions. Two not out. 2-0 now.
Sounded bat. And so, good review taken by Kamendo. And it's 75 for 3.
Okay now. It is.
Just a paint, bottom edge. Enough to overturn the decision. Actually, quite a big one.
Mendes knew straight away and he went up. What a spell from this young boy. Ibra, 2 for 14 in his 3.
It's been given as a wide. Usman Tariq was very keen for a caught behind. Not to be, I think.
Maybe he's not as
He will
scary
have
as
to
he thinks.
reload again.
There's Van, the wicket keeper.
Well, Harry Brook worked him out pretty quickly.
Two keepers every time.
With you, they're not. With you, they're not.
New Zealand's through. They're not.
Cause I can't beat them.
Wanted to. Would have been very risky.
It's a risky
So far
game.
has been excellent by Pakistan team. I must say, everyone from the boundary, even inside the circle, they're attacking. They're not giving away any extra unnecessary runs so far.
Usman Tariq struggling just a little bit so far. That they've done well. Just milk the singles. If you're not getting a 4, and you've got to be careful against Usman Tariq because he's the potential match winner for Pakistan. So you've got to take calculated risk. Make sure that he bowls a bad one. The first over considered 13, the most by him in this World Cup. So really a bad start from that point of view. So a little bit of pressure on Usman Tariq here. Could they get another man in the circle? because the singles are leaking, and that means not only pressure but rhythm to the innings as well.
Yeah, absolutely, the momentum as well. But what's more valuable, is it the boundary or the single at this stage? Perhaps if they get a couple more wickets, they could add more pressure. They're searching now to see one more here. They'll try squeeze Sri Lanka after that. But it's really about bowling the side out for Pakistan now.
It is, it is. But I think they're just waiting or hoping that they get another wicket. Maybe they can put extra pressure, maybe get extra fielder in. And right now, the new batter just came out with the wicket, Mohammad Landis. 80 for 3 now.
Another 67 runs
Now
for Pakistan to defend. Oh, in 2 minds, that's gone through the keeper's legs for 4. Once again, wrong line from Usman Tariq, and that's a rarity. Struggling, definitely struggling here in this all-important contest.
Yeah, the batter went for actually initially a reverse sweep, saw the change of line, changed to a conventional sweep, and just got some bat on it. Incredible adjustment from the batter. No chance for the wicketkeeper. I think Usman Tariq is struggling with the dew and the flatness of the wicket. He's not getting any purchase.
Most of the dew. It is difficult, especially bowlers like him. Imran is bowling beautifully. He's got control. He's got 2 for 14 in his 3. But he's definitely struggling. But once the seam get little wet, it's difficult for the spinners. Nicely bowled. Nicely played. 10 runs from the over. 10 gone. 85 for 3.
They have 62 runs to play with. Sri Lanka, they're chasing 128 in the last 10. Brar starts his 4th. He's been good, really good, but on a day they needed Usman Tariq at his best, still haven't got it. Wicket with Abrar bowling out. Where do you go, Bakar?
What Pakistan need to do is to burn all their resources in search of wickets. And if it is that Usman need to bowl, Abrar need to bowl, they need to break this partnership. Small partnerships will damage Pakistan. They need to keep taking wickets and had a bit of luck also. So far, what I've seen in the field, Pakistan's been very, very lethargic. They've been on their heels. A few opportunities have come their way and they didn't grasp them. They have to really be on their toes. This is where Pakistan get to semi-finals.
And that's it. Mohammad Tiger goes across the stumps, slaps it.
What a shot by Pawan Ratnagar. Walks across the stump, takes it onto his body, slaps it over, square leg. That's a fantastic shot.
Hits it hard, isn't it? He opens the blade the last second and then gets under the ball. It's a powerful individual, Ratanaike, 29 of 19.
He's got such good hands, quick hands. Stays low, watches the ball till the end, and cracks it a punch.
Westfield,
More delivery
they
to
know.
Brar.
Westfield, they know.
Oh, the first one through.
Nicely bowled. It hung it out there, didn't it? Very slow through the air.
Brar has bowled extraordinarily well, especially with the wet conditions, wet ball.
Yeah, the towels are out. Bowlers, fielders working the seam, trying to keep it dry. Last ball, bowled! That was bowled so slow. Hamindu Mendes was trying to hit it to double.
Well, whenever the small partnership builds up. Abrar comes in and does give Pakistan a little hope. This one maybe just keeping a little low also, but there was nothing on that delivery. It was so slow. Look at how quickly the bat gone through and the ball didn't arrive. And that was the final delivery of Abrar's spell, picking up 3 for 23. What a spell under pressure. 94 for 4.
Hamindu Mendes. He saw it. He was through the shot way too early. To keep Pakistan interested, it's Janit Lianage in at 6. Sri Lanka have lengthened their batting order, leaving on Dushan Hemantha. Well, that's our little buggy cam. Look at the wheels. Picking up a bit of moisture, so that's a sign of dew. Janit Lianage is the new batter. He's at the non-striker's end. Gunit Wellalage, Tasun Shanaka still to come for Sri Lanka. We're experiencing more dew than we've experienced in the past few days. That's a negative for Pakistan, where they like to really grip the ball and bring in their variations. Mohammad Nawaz, Usman Tariq expensive. With two right-handers in, why not bring the left-arm spinner on?
Russ, dew has just come in the last half an hour. It wasn't that bad maybe 45 minutes ago. It was pretty dry and the spell from Abrar was just wonderful. Ball was not that bad, but suddenly you see this huge though. You see them, the water standing on it.
It
So
does reflect.
ball will get damp
If
and
I'm
it will
sat here and
become
the
easy to
windows are
bat
open,
on.
when I'm watching telly, it reflects onto the screen.
Clever bowler,
Did you
Mohammad
right
Nawaz.
there in that corner? It's just a
Pretty
card,
slow.
please. Oh, Benny liked him.
You take a look at the wicket. It was
So light.
slow.
It's not dark, is it?
Hamindu
But you're not
got
here,
him
but
back
you can,
to the
but
grass
you can
bag.
see it through the curtains. So look at enough time to
Spinners
see
were
through the
always
curtains.
going to be the challenge for Sri Lankan middle order.
All three batters bowled. Three left-handers. Abrar to be short of mid-wicket.
One thing really good about Ratanaike, he doesn't hit up. He doesn't really look to hit six. As the last wicket from Abrar ball came really slow off the surface and maybe just kept a touch low.
52. 52 runs is what Pakistan have left to play with to stay in the competition. To make a semi-final, well, make that 48. That was a peach of a delivery, but it's gone for 4. Bit of luck for Sri Lanka.
Yeah, the amount of spin we're seeing from Nawaz, I don't mind putting another slip in. Is a new batsman in. Lian Nagai is playing for the first time, so just put your fielders in a catching positions. Yeah, edge, painful edge for Pakistan.
Angles so good from Nawaz. No slip, Wakar, no slip. Gonna be about wickets. Pick up those wickets. 100 on the board for Sri Lanka.
Pakistan's got only 47 runs to play with. They need wickets if they are to win this game.
Well, at this stage, they need Ratanaike's wicket. He is the one who's becoming very dangerous for Pakistan. Run rate required for Sri Lanka to win this game is over 13, almost 14 actually. But Pakistan have got not much left. Have to pick our wickets.
There are two different targets for this game, for these two teams in this game. Oh, that's number 5. He's missed a straight one, Johnny Clean again.
I think he was expecting the ball to spin like previously. This one came in with the arm And he
Oh
was
my
late.
word.
He was very
Lovely.
late and was looking to play with the
It's
angle
another
back.
goodie.
Didn't spin that much. It was straight a ball and hitting the timber. Again, a little bit of hope for Pakistan. Nawaz picking up his first wicket in his first over. Lian Nage gone for 5. It's 101 for 5.
Pakistan keep chipping away. Half the team, half the Sri Lankan team back in the pavilion, and the captain walks out. He's not had a great tournament, the captain. A half century here against Oman,
Yes.
but it's a different ball game here. Pakistan are hunting, they're hunting wickets, and they keep coming. Poor shot from Lienage. Tries to come at it, comes in, and there's just a little bit of turn. Oh, Mohammad Nawaz in the game. Pakistan still believe. There's a change of end for Usman Tariq. Will they come for 2? No, they don't. Well, we got a different point of view. Let's hear from Mark Howard.
Well, it's certainly a different point of view. Welcome to Kelly. So this is the heart and soul of Sri Lankan cricket. Don't hum back. So people were talking about whether the Sri Lankan audience would come in to watch their team in action tonight after a couple of losses. Well, this shows you, if you have a look around, all the Pakistani fans are here, the Sri Lankan fans are here, no New Zealand fans, because this is actually a game in 2. So they are absolutely packed in here as Tariq comes into bowl. Works away to mid-wicket and they can't score. In fact, they come through for a single. So this is the heart and soul of Sri Lankan cricket. They're packed in, they're hoping for a win. Pakistan have got 43 runs to play with, and amongst all this, on the other side of the world, New Zealand are tuning in with fingers crossed. Brilliant down here, absolutely brilliant. Look at the crowd. Look at the crowd here. They're packed in. They want to see a miracle. Whereas Tariq with ball in hand again amongst the crowd. It's full. Pushed away to the offside. It'll just be a single. I might settle in here for the rest of the night. Or we'll go back up to the commentary box. But this is the passion of Sri Lankan cricket.
Sounds about right. Owie, you stay down there. We'll try and catch up with you after the game to take you back to the hotel. 43 then, Usman Tariq, better over from him. Got that fine, there'll be a couple. Lanka's batting to come, Wellalage, Deekshana, Chamira and Madhushankar. Got long levers, Dasun Shanaka, most number of sixes hit by a Sri Lankan.
Sri Lankan batters have played Usman Tariq really well. They've been very calm against him. They're reading him well. Yeah, easy. He's happy to drop back on the back foot, Shanaka, and play from the crease rather than coming out. He likes the batters to attack him, and then he can play with his tricks. At the moment, they don't need to take that risk.
Nicely bowled, 13 gone, 106 for 5.
It was a good start from Naseem Shah, picking up Nisanka's wicket with a slow delivery outside the off stump, and then Abrar on a very first delivery gave Pakistan a big hope, a big hug from Lanka, and then that last delivery, a real slow, and how good was that? He was brilliant, Nawaz, in his first over, picking up a wicket in his very first wicket.
Starts for Sri Lankan batsman Nisanka just the 3. Middle order once again struggling to get into it. You can record as the batting coach for the World Cup, Suri on his feet, tensed. Required rate above 15. We are talking about Sri Lanka's target. It's the one we call across the grass. Turns a little bit for Janit Lianage. That was a cracker of a delivery by Navas. Sri Lanka's asking rate is above 15. And they need to make a move on if they want to win. And on the other hand, New Zealand will be hoping and praying that Sri Lanka will get about 147. The 40 required. For New Zealand to qualify, there's a slip in place for the new batter.
No.
Apart from the first inning, Buckers and Sabzada France knocked that partnership of 176. Pakistan have made so many mistakes. They couldn't really get to the total they were looking for. They're probably 15 to 20 runs short where they should have been after that partnership. But then after that, dropping that catch, then of course run out opportunities. So many opportunities came and then they allowed them in.
49 in the last 5 overs. That's what Pakistan made. 34 runs. And they lost 8 wickets. That's where you're talking about the firepower, that foundation. Another 20, 25 runs would have meant Pakistan would have 172 to play with.
Yeah, those last 5 overs hurting Pakistan. Pakistan could have easily gotten to 230, maybe even more.
That's 6.
Too short. Was in the arcs. Shanaka likes it there. There was a freebie. With the slip standing there, you cannot bowl that length. That was way too short. Had ample time to put it away. Shanaka. Beautiful hit.
No, you really don't want Shanaka to find his rhythm and find a little bit of confidence from Pakistani point of view. 32 now. What Pakistan have to play with.
Pakistan spinners have done really well. They've maintained the ball really well, kept it dry, especially when the spinners are operating. You need the ball dry, which they've done really well.
5 bowlers used, no shut up Khan. Tariq has 1, Abraz bowled out. Where would you go, Waqar?
Well, I'll bring Shadab now. I think it's time Shadab should come and see what he's got.
Oh, hit well. Pavan Ratnayaka gives himself room and carves it through the offside. 120 for 5 at the end of 14. I think it's a great time for the players to have a drink, see where they go. Lovely shot, Pavan Ratnayaka.
That there is Gavin. He's a farmer for Walkers. He grows 100% British potatoes. Ah,
What
and
are
that's
you doing,
Sue.
Psycho?
She's a chief slicing officer. She slices our potatoes to a perfect thickness. Oh, and that's Nigel.
Really?
He taste tests
There you
each
go.
batch of crisp every 4 hours.
So that's
Nigel,
Yeah,
that's every 4 hours.
What did you have to go for?
because it was good.
Oh, you just like your dad. Oh my god.
Send money like a
You can't do stuff like that to piss people off. You bloody wait. I'll piss you off.
The number and press ring.
It's not our game, all this, is it? I'm not sure he's sold anything, has he?
We just want it to be special. He doesn't want to let anyone down.
Oh, Bernie, get me out of here.
You'll ruin this site you put a pipe on here. This surely isn't signed off.
I'm going to get glassed in there.
It's going to get lynched.
I've underestimated it. But I'll tell you something else I could do without it.
The Dyer's Caravan Park. New episode every Tuesday on Sky One.
Here's the acceleration phase. As expected, it's Shadab Khan coming in for his first over.
Yeah, his spell is going to be very crucial now. I know things are getting very tight for Pakistan for the qualifying, but he can turn it around. He needs wickets. A couple of wickets in 1 over. Just outside the off stump. Had enough time. Chanaka to just tap it down to point for a single.
Yeah, Pakistan needs to bowl out of their skins. They've only got 26 runs to play with. Somebody really needs to get a few wickets, and soon.
Just the 4 fielders in the circle. Lanka's point of view, they're 91 away, required rate into 16s.
Well, I don't think they're thinking of that now, are they?
They should have always been thinking that, not 147, Bakar. Their target's always 213.
Sri Lanka have to go for it. They will not be happy just putting Pakistan out of the semi-finals. They have to go for this win.
That should never be a consideration. It's about what you can do and what you can achieve. They are falling way behind at the moment. That's a fish, deep squalling weight. It's gone over his head. That's another 6.
What a shot. What a brave shot. Moving toward offside. Targeting Shadab toward mid-wicket. The heart must have been in his mouth for a bit, but how good was that shot? He meant to hit 6. He scooped it up and he got the reward.
Hoik, he's on 47. He's got one T20 50 previously.
What Pawan does here really well is he's targeting the shorter boundaries, not the pockets.
Again, he's got enough. It's another 6. It's a half century to Pawan Ratnayaka. That's his
It
second
makes
one.
no difference. Neither one of them got
15
through.
balls. Sri Lanka are 135 to 5.
New Zealand are almost through to the semi-finals of World
He's played
Cup.
really, really well, Pawan Ratnayaka. Not the chance to get. Can't do it on your own. Striking at 165. He's taken the spinners on.
Sri Lanka, they're not concerned about how many Pakistan needs or how it affects New Zealand. They're here to win a game of World Cup cricket. Ratnayaka's sending them their way. 53 for 30. 38 required from 30. So for Pakistan,
135 for
they've got 12 runs to
5.
play with
This
before
one's
their
going
World
good to
Cup is
be.
done. Sangakkara is beside me.
So Pakistan must restrict Sri Lanka to 147 runs or less.
Absolutely.
But at the moment, Sri Lanka are gonna win this game, and that will put New Zealand through in our group.
Chasing a big total. 212. Pawan Ratnayaka. Brilliant.
There's 5 overs to go, 17 needed from 30 balls, but to qualify, Pakistan must restrict Sri Lanka to 147 runs or less to qualify.
Be the last throw of the dice for Sri Lanka to try and chase this down.
Here we go. Uplifting ball. What a shot! That is.
New Zealand celebrate. Sri Lanka celebrate. Pakistan, they know how close they are to this tournament being done.
New Zealand will be watching and celebrating because Sri Lanka. What a shot that is. Absolutely immense shot. Sri Lanka are helping New Zealand out by qualifying for the semi-finals. Look at Sri Lanka going there. They've picked up 2 runs. They're going to do it. They're going to win this game, and that will put New Zealand through to the semi-final stages of the World Cup. Here they go. 8 from previously 70 to win this match. They're going to do it! Foul it! Oh. It bounced. Again, to qualify, Pakistan must restrict Sri Lanka to 147 runs or less, and that's not going to happen. Because Sri Lanka are 145 for 5 in the 15th over. They've almost done it. Sri Lanka have almost won this game here. Here they go again. Oh, that's a good shot. Oh, they're so close.
And it's 147 for 5 Sri Lanka now.
Sri Lanka, they're going to do it. They need 66, but they won't care because they just need to work it for 6. This ball needs to go for 6. Pakistan must restrict Sri Lanka. Here they go again. Oh, they...
Take a single, Pakistan. Their World Cup is done.
Yep.
And his Kiwi boys in a hotel somewhere. They're probably slapping out high fives because they'll continue along into the semi-finals.
New Zealand have qualified now. New Zealand will go through. Sri Lanka have got the job done. New Zealand will join England in the semi-finals. Sri Lanka and Pakistan have both missed out. Now we're playing India, West Indies. But New Zealand have now qualified for the semi-finals. Sri Lanka have got the job done for Kiwis across the world this evening.
Congratulations, New Zealand.
Now there's a game on. How the fans here would love to see their team out with a win. They hustle back, big partnership required. They're going nicely. Partnership is worth 49, 150 for 5.
So New Zealand have qualified. Sri Lanka have done the job. Pakistan's World Cup journey is now over. They knew what they had to do and they failed miserably. Sri Lanka on 150 for 5 and even 63. So congratulations to New Zealand. They will book third place in the semi-final stage of this year's World Cup. Here they go, needing 63 from 24. Oh, that's superb! That's life down the ground. What a shot that is from Sri Lanka. Look at all the Sri Lanka fans that are in that stadium cheering with the flags. What a slap down the ground that was. Superb work.
Finishers in world cricket. Shanaka, 69 meters flat over extra cover. What a shot. Look at the crowd. They're on their feet.
Superb work. Hey, honey boo boo. That's the goal. That'll be quickly. They must get back.
Players running everywhere. The keeper had left the stumps.
They need to keep going. Well, Alligator to come. For both these batters, they need to take it all the way. Keep hitting those boundaries. Mid off down. Third man up. Short fine leg up. Asim Shah has bowled one slightly shorter, one fuller. What's he going to do next? Change of pace was him now.
Yeah, variation, full change of play doesn't matter now, I suppose, for Pakistan. 56
Ready.
required of 22.
How are you? Oh, cheers for that.
Shapes to get inside it.
First go down. Oh, he's dropped it.
Came back.
How has he dropped that one?
The crowd wanted to see it spilled, and it was.
How has he dropped it?
Brilliant effort from Fakhar Zaman. He tried his best.
Finished 54 from 21
9 required, 3
balls.
balls to go.
Sri Lanka have got the job
Defended
done.
beautifully.
Look on. Look at that shot from Sri Lanka.
Really good. 57 of 34.
Pakistan's World Cup journey is now over.
Brought everyone to their feet.
So New Zealand have now qualified for the next stage of the World Cup.
With the team.
Sri Lanka don't get a chance.
Oh, is that gone through? They're going to be quickly let them come.
Sri Lanka don't get a chance.
Well, Sri Lanka, England and New Zealand have both qualified because Sri Lanka got the job done for New Zealand today. So New Zealand fans will be cheering around the world knowing that they are through to the next stage of this World Cup.
So credit to
And they, honey,
Shah.
also New Zealand both qualified. Pakistan have finished their World Cup journey. They've been knocked out of this year's World Cup. Here they go again. Oh, wide. That was a good shot.
His partnership 59 from 29, Nike 58 from 35, 4 fours and 3 sixes. He's batted beautifully.
What a 50 it was for that man, Pavin. 4 fours and 3 sixes for that man. Superb work. You can check it off and sit in. Pass it in. Come on, birds, throw it. Come on. Throw it. It's a beautiful pillow. A 7-wicket partnership.
Really is very impressive. Good figures.
Here they go again.
Pump down the ground. 52 required off the last 3. Big finish coming. 161 for 5.
Finished 52 from 18 balls. 161 for 5. So coming up tomorrow. Zimbabwe take on South Africa at 3 PM local time and 9:30 AM fair, and at 7 PM local time and at 1:30 PM time, India take on the West Indies. These are the last 2 games of the Super 8. South Africa have already qualified, but we will either play India or West Indies. So you'll have to watch our afternoon games to find out who we get in the semi-final.
Zimbabwe versus South Africa. But all eyes around the world, all cricket lovers will be looking at that second game at 7 PM from Kolkata, India versus West Indies. West Indies higher on the run rate, so India need to win. The weather needs to hold, and West Indies will be looking to make a semi-final as well. It'll be a cracker.
Both the final 2 games of the competition.
I forced you into a corner, Kumar, and said you need to give me a winner, whoever you're going, India or West Indies, or you're going to sneak out of the corner.
But who?
Well, I think in terms of all-round capability, India is ahead. The West Indies have been playing well. They look very, very focused.
And on their day, West Indies can beat any team in the world. That's the problem.
And I think for India, a big positive has been...
So Zimbabwe, South Africa, India, West Indies. England fans will be keeping across that one between India and West Indies tomorrow afternoon. We'll have our live video. 52 needed from just 18. Sri Lanka will go for this one. 51 needed from 17 balls. 160 for 5. Pakistan and Sri Lanka have both been knocked out of this World Cup. England and New Zealand will go through in their group. 2 semi-finals.
It is.
They'll be off.
Every single time we played in the past.
England and New Zealand will be off to India
Even though it's a dead rubber
for the country of
ball,
India to play their semi-final match.
passion of the crowd has really, really been
But
spark that's always
Pakistan came so close, they had to do it. They couldn't get the job done, but Sri Lanka have managed to get the job done for New Zealand.
Good delivery from Shaheen Shatridi.
51 needed from just 16 balls. I don't think it cares now, because
19 total.
Sri Lanka have got the job done here today. They're doing a wave. They're doing a wave in the cricket stadium and just missed them.
One of these overs has to go for 20 at least.
Just
Shaheen Shah really
sensational.
so far.
Like I said, honey, you'll have to watch the second game. India versus to find out who we get in the semi-finals. That's superb work. That's super. Oh, it's gone.
Ayub on the ground takes the catch. Silence here at Palakelly.
Well, Pakistan have got another wicket in this matchup. I thought it was going for 6. It wasn't quite going for 6. Pakistan have got another wicket in this match. Well done. He's played superbly. He's had to go for 58 off 37. Sri Lanka 162.
162 for 6 Sri Lanka.
Year-old left-hander from Colombo. Alagi, the new man of the crease, with a big job to do.
51 requires, now 15 deliveries. They have 4 wickets in hand. Valalage is the
162 for 6. Shafi Faridi to bowl. Let's go out. Fast gone.
Yeah, that's Shanaka needs to be on strike.
50 needed from 14. Look at the wicket again. I thought it was off for 6, but Pakistan caught it.
Easy catch, and look at the disappointment. But what a player, what a talent, this young boy, Vatan Aike. I saw him briefly against Australia when Sri Lanka won here in this World Cup. He got 28 or 15 deliveries, and I think you can tell a player by just looking at him, the way he plays his shot, picks his gap.
50 needed from just 14 balls.
Special talent.
163 for 6. To ball again. Oh, it's gone for 4. That's a great shot from Sri Lanka. Good shot. 167 for 6 now. Great work there. They knew exactly what they had to do to get the ball spinning. They did it quite well.
Big over can change it all.
Off it goes for 4.
Yorker, but it was just outside off stump. Third man was up in the circle. Kick edge. And went through
11 boundaries and 9 sixes in Sri Lanka's innings. And they need 46 from 13 deliveries to get to the target.
Bring it at 20 in the last 2. He was looking to take the strike, and he's not able to do that well by Shaheen Shah. 46 from 2.
46 needed from just 2 overs. 167 for 6. So far. Well done to England and New Zealand that have both qualified in their group. So tomorrow, look on. That's the game we have to keep our eye on, because whoever wins that, we've got them in the semi-final. India against West Indies. Whoever wins that one will play us in the semi-final at 7 p.m. 7 p.m. local time at 1:30 fair time. So India against West Indies in the Super 8 Group 1.
I think India are hitting form on the right time.
46 now needed from just 12 deliveries. That's a wide ball. 45 needed now from just 12 deliveries. Sri Lanka no. Fulfilling their destiny. Oh, that goes through. That goes through. 44 needed now from just 11 balls.
The pressure that the Indian cricketers must feel every time they go out on the ground. I can't fathom that. The size of the crowd and the
You can
expectation.
hear noise of the crowd for Sri Lanka fans have stayed in for the whole game.
World Cup. I mean, look at this. This is for a dead rubber. When something's on the line, the pressure the players feel out there in the middle.
That's superb! That is a really good shot!
That is over the side.
That is
That is
6!
a long, long hit.
That's an electric shot from Sri Lanka.
To the night from Shanaka.
Wow, what a shot. Look at the Sri Lanka fans in the stadium. What a shot that is.
Delivering. Gives them through. Went straight with
That's
the spin.
superb.
Thank you very
But
much.
New Zealand have already qualified thanks to Sri Lanka. What a shot that is.
It's at length.
They need 38 now from just 10 deliveries. 175 for 6 is the score.
Complexion of the game changes again.
Can the skipper go 2 in a row? Moves around in his crease. Just bunts it down the ground. They hacked it. They simply have to come back for 2.
They probably will come back for 2.
So now
They do come back for 2. They need 36 from just 9 deliveries if they've got any chance of winning this game.
run rate is 24 now. They need a couple of sixes here.
That's a close one, but the right call.
Another wide ball. Sri Lanka need 35 now from just 9 deliveries to win a game. 9 extras. First slice down! Fast, superb! Look at Sri Lanka!
Can he pinch a remarkable win?
That is absolutely! Now he's got 50, Sri Lanka.
It was a step hit.
You can hear the fans in the stadium, they're going absolutely wild for that 6. Electric shot from Sri Lanka.
Wow, that's his fifth.
What a shot that is! Another good shot. Well played to Sri Lanka.
Deliveries. He's got 2 more balls. Shadar Khan went for 17. Just one
Electric.
more. Quick one.
Can they get 2? Wouldn't think so there. So it'll be a free hit effectively off the last ball. But Malala again, now it'll be up to the skipper.
Alright,
For Malala again, this is 6th inning territory. The skipper will go
I'll
down.
put you on
This is a 6, young man. Put all your muscle and strength behind it and get it over that line.
We need 28 from 7.
Busy today?
Am I right?
He could, or he could go leg stump really full front, cramp him up. One of the two.
28 needed from just
Gee, I'm not sure
6.
how he's going to hit that for 6. So he gets out of the over. Big job now to get home. 185 for 6.
We need 28 from 6.
Yeah,
Sri
that's not
Lanka.
a great choice. Shouldn't have been a reverse sweep. Should have been just a conventional shot. Slot sweep, straight down the ground, over long off. A little bit too fancy for my liking. It's not a stroke that he plays as often as other batters. He can bat. That should have been
So 28 needed from just 6 deliveries now. That's over.
No, honestly, I've got nothing. I got up just before 9, and I think that was because that's when I take my. I didn't want to. I got up just to take
Surely
time.
Pakistan close it out now.
Can they though? There's 6 balls left of the
Just message my
game.
routine if I
Shaheen Shah.
28 needed from the last over. Here we go.
The skipper.
That's gone.
Bye.
That is a good
Because
shot.
it walks around so much of the day, he's all stiff and stuff, so he's just
Into the stumps.
chilling out.
That's a great shot then.
What do you call it?
24 needed
Stability.
for just 5 runs.
boundaries.
So he's had the girl running around talking to him.
In a high variance situation like this, the main job of the bowler, 28 required.
24 now from just 5 balls. New Zealand have got 2 for semi-finals. But all that matters now is the Kiwis are joining England in the next stage.
Perhaps Sri Lanka can pull out a miracle.
Superb!
The crowd, the skipper, Dasun Sharnigan keeps it alive.
Yeah, he does. It needs a couple more, but what an incredible
18
shot.
now for
What
just
an
4.
easy
Faye
one.
Belly. But they're doing this, aren't they?
Just length by a yard. And Dasun Sharnigan,
The
he's
Sri
got
Lanka
time
fans
to
in the
raise up and
stadium are wild.
he smashes it into the ground.
It's not an easy shot to play. 97 meters.
97 metres.
Unheard of. He's on 64
The
of
mobile
just
number that does that all the
27.
time.
What a shot.
18 for
It's always
4.
the red mobile number. You pick it up and then it.
Oh my word! That's sensational!
I know my dog's a bit sick, a bit senile, but even he won't ring the back as soon as he's spoken.
Oh my word!
He's 12 for 3. I didn't let him get 2 big sixes.
Sri Lanka have got the job done.
Just now.
This is yesterday, I'm just watching Sri Lanka. I'm just watching them back. New Zealand have got there thanks to Sri Lanka. So Morgan's going to keep an eye on for the second game because whoever wins the second game today will play the semi-final. India or West Indies will play. So to keep an eye on that game.
Risky delivery. It was a leg cutter.
You know what Sri Lanka are around the bottom of
Pakistan's journey is over. They couldn't get the job done. They had to restrict Sri Lanka to 147. They couldn't do that. Oh my word! It's at 6! This is absolutely electric in that stadium. Complete madness. Sri Lanka. They need 6 from 2. Pakistan's journey has now finished. They had to restrict Sri Lanka to 147 or less, but they couldn't do that. Sri Lanka knew what they had to do in the game, and they've done it for New Zealand. Thanks, Sri Lanka have made sure New Zealand have qualified for the semi-finals. They've got to get a 6 from 2 balls. Are they going to do it here? Oh, it's a dot ball. I think it's a dot ball there. Yeah, it's a dot ball. We need 6 from 1. I knew what he was trying to do there. So close though. That could have been a while ago, couldn't it, that ball? We all both didn't give it. They need 6. This is the last ball. And we're going to whack it for 6 and hope for the best, Sri Lanka. 1 for a super over. Hit 1 and it's a super over. Yeah, Pakistan have won by 5 runs here.
In the end, both teams are done for this World Cup.
Both teams have been knocked out, but Pakistan have won by 5 runs today.
To get the win for Pakistan by 5
But Sri Lanka have helped New Zealand get there. If it wasn't for Sri Lanka, New Zealand would be heading home. If Sri Lanka have, if Pakistan would have got them all out, it would have been Pakistan going through.
Disappointed. But what a game it has been.
But if Pakistan did what they had to do, Pakistan would have got
We've both been qualified for the semis, yeah.
well, in Group 1 is South Africa, but whoever wins of India, West Indies will go through. One of them will go through. Whoever wins the game just goes through. And that's who we get in the semi-final. So everyone's got to keep an eye on that second game today. Because whoever wins will be our opponents. Then in our group,
Pitched in, but went wide across it. If I were there, I would be calling it
and then
wide,
today,
but the match is done.
and then in our group, we've qualified, New Zealand have qualified. It's our second game is crucial. But Pakistan have won by 5 runs. And that's a couple of areas are very stressful in the game and in the ground.
No, imagine if it actually mattered.
But Pakistan.
No, imagine if you was Sri Lankan or from Pakistan. Now she
What a
matches.
game of cricket this.
What
It
a
only matters
game.
really
Be a
to
dead
the
rubber,
people whose
but look at the crowd.
countries have already qualified.
For New Zealand fans to be cheering now, they've
Innings from
come,
the Sri
they've
Lankan
got
skipper.
through only by, because if Pakistan got them all out from under 147, they would have gone through. But they didn't do that, and New
It's
Zealand
been
go
high
through
entertainment for
because of
everyone
net run
here. The
rates.
crowd has filled
That's
the
how the
stadium.
Kiwis go
Sanjog
through
Gupta
because of
up
net
there,
run rates.
happy that it's been
So
blockbuster
both their
TV.
campaigns are now
Two
over.
sides,
They
disappointment
finish their
all
World Cup
round.
on a high.
Pakistan were vying for
I
a
think
place
it's
in the
kind of worse
semi-final.
when your
Oh.
home country you get knocked.
Have not made
Well,
it.
no,
Sri
but Sri Lanka
Lanka
gave it a good go in there, run chase.
have not
Some
made
great
it.
sixes in
Dhananjaya
there.
Surya asking Rod Tucker, wasn't that a wide?
It was very
Rod
close
Tucker
to
says,
wide.
It was.
I do
They
not know.
Pakistan only just won by 5 runs.
Trust the great
But
Manchester
I
both
think I
sides.
think the Sri Lankan one.
but
So would they have gone through?
pure
No,
box
because
office
they're
here today.
Even if
bottom.
they won.
Pakistan versus Sri Lanka.
Probably
Pakistan
not, because they're
win this
bottom
game
of
by
the
5
group.
runs. And obviously, we
They've
all know
only
we
picked
also
up.
played both
I
the
think
teams
they've only won
out of
one
this
out
World
of all
Cup.
3 games of Super 8.
Congratulations to New Zealand. They have
The only
qualified
it was
from
down
this
to
group.
Pakistan and
And
New Zealand
England.
going through in that group, but because of Sri Lanka doing what they did,
There's only one team in our
Right,
group
here's the
that won
final
all
ball.
3
Shaheen
matches.
and
Shah,
that's
great
And
us.
that's
try in
us.
We've
defence,
topped the
28.
group
6
exactly.
off the last ball
I
required.
never thought we'd get to the semi-finals of the World Cup. Harry Brook in that second
100 to you
game,
now, Sangam.
151 deliveries was superb work from the captain.
Doesn't Shanaka
He's a bit gutted
languish,
with
the
himself with
skipper.
that last
He
delivery.
brought it close from a lost cause. He gave everyone hope.
Come
The
on,
thousands here to watch the
be
game, the dugout,
Close.
something was going to really have
everyone
to
watching.
happen for them to get through.
Made some
They sit
unbelievable
bottom of that
shots
group in the
against the
Super 8
premier bowlers
group. They sit
of
bottom Sri
Pakistan.
Lanka, but
The
Pakistan
spinners,
have
the
all.
medium pacers, the fast bowlers.
But
What an innings.
Sri
76.
Lanka pop a
Just
great
beautiful
fight
innings.
in the run
Well,
chase.
that 6 he hit over cover in that last over. That will stay with
Hmm.
me for a long
How are we
time.
going today then?
207 for 6.
Could get to Martians
Dustin
today.
Sharnaker 76 and 31.
Maybe want
2
fish and
fours
chips
and
today.
8 sixes.
Well, I did say,
Needed
but my situation is
40
good fish and chips.
two off the last 2 overs. Just about got there.
Yeah,
Not many partnerships off the top. Pathum
it was so
Nissanka
good
not
yesterday
getting
for
much.
Carol, but
Awan
it was a
Ratnayaka.
little bit busy.
Then, of course, Shanaka on his own
I'm gonna finish it all out.
gave some hope for Sri Lanka and brought
Yeah,
it
we shouldn't have got a huge
so
fish then.
close.
Yeah, but it wasn't now. It was
You
small.
said it was huge.
Well, I think I just said it
Shaheen
was
Shah
a
fielded 4 overs,
small one.
48 for 1.
It
Very
didn't look
expensive.
small, but I
Naseem
think I
Shah
said it was a
bowled
small
really well,
one.
1 for 36. Tariq,
If it was
wicketless,
bigger, we would
43
have took
in
off a
4.
whole
Nawaz,
plate.
21 in 2. Shadab, 33 in
But
2. And pick up the
did you
bowlers.
see Charles
Shadab,
Sausage,
4
the
overs,
picture
11
of
dot
his
balls,
sausage?
23 for 3.
Well, this is Dustin Sharnaker. You better talk us through it, Kumar. You're the batsman. You need to get excited about that 6 over cover,
Have
which
you
should be in here.
considered putting on
Yeah, he was picking up length
The
right
water
from the
took off
start.
the
He was
the
very
beginning
determined and
of
focused.
the
Spin
Brits
has
so you can
not
actually
been
see
his
the
strength, but
performance?
today,
women
on this
cricket.
pitch, in this crucial kind of
Well,
game
South
for
Africa have
pride,
already qualified, so it doesn't matter what they
he
do
was
today. They've already qualified
fantastic.
for
Pace
the
is his
finals.
strength, and he showed why. Anything in his arc went over the boundary. Anything not in it went for 4. And 76 of 31 was an
Pakistan have won by
exceptional
5
innings.
runs here today.
Lazim Malinga is saying,
It's your fault.
why did you play that
Why?
slow?
No, Dad's.
You could have done something slightly
Possibly.
different.
Dare ya?
But the game is over. The effort was
Have a look.
incredible.
He was right in my
The
face last
result
night.
not going Sri
He couldn't,
Lanka's way.
literally.
Look at that!
He was like, it was joined. He couldn't even
112
get
for
any
8
closer if he
Pakistan
tried.
gone
No.
for Harmon in his second
I mean,
100
is he off
for
already?
the tournament. And the leading run scorer in the
Have a
tournament.
look
Dustin
at
Sharnaker
that
responded.
scorecard.
76
Sri
not out.
Lanka.
Couldn't get any closer.
That's a tough
Definitely not
crowd
my
if they're
fault.
giving you a hard
Have a
time
look at
after
that
innings.
scorecard.
Couldn't go any
Pakistan
closer.
win it. Both teams are out though.
They
England
both
and
have
New
to
Zealand
leave.
progressing through.
England and New Zealand both go through to the semi-final stage. We'll play on Thursday with the
Well, we
second
got the
one.
player of the match award winner here. He'll take the medallion from Russell Lal. Superb 100 by Saibzada Farhan earns him another splendid award.
Well done.
साहबजादा जबरदस्त फॉर्म ये 100 पिछले 100 से कितना मुख्तलिफ था
बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम जी रमीज भाई सबसे पहले माइंड में तो ये लेके आया था कि इंशाल्लाह टीम के लिए अच्छा सा
सर्कल यूटिलाइज करने हैं मान में जिस तरह फखर खेल रहा था
Let's
मैं
see
सोचा
the
था
Ennis
मुल्क का
love
100
wage,
हो
that's
जाए
fine.
तो ज़्यादा
Really know
बेहतर
what
था
you're saying. You couldn't
लेकिन
say no
मेरे
to
नसीब
him.
में था लेकिन मैं इस 100 को वही बात है टीम के लिए काम नहीं आया
Should we go
कोई
to play
इंडिविजुअल मेरे लिए
Falkland
ठीक है लेकिन टीम के लिए काम नहीं है तो
before we have our snack for
Right, okay.
lunch?
Talking about his 100, it wanted
We're going to
Fakhar
play for
Zaman to
before we
get
have our
100
snack
as
for
well, but
lunch.
100
Well,
that
you watch it
doesn't
tonight
come
then.
good for the good
I
of
thought
the
you were
team
going it
obviously
tonight.
means such a
Why?
big
We'll be
list, but
out.
really was a superb innings by the way.
Yeah, we won't be
क्या
doing
चीज
tonight,
मुख्तलिफ
you
की
know.
आपने from batting point
We're
of view?
going to...
मुझे ऐसा लगा कि आप
You're just
ज़्यादा
going to sit up
कंट्रोल में
tonight
और
so
ज़्यादा
good
क्रिकेट
Friday.
खेलना
Okay,
खेली आपने.
so if you want
जी
to go a
बिल्कुल
bit
अनीस भाई
later,
लास्ट जिस तरह मैंने
Why are you going tonight when
मीटिंग
I
सेशन
went
किए थे
last night?
तो मैंने
For a bit, because
अपना हनीफ भाई से
I
यही
didn't speak tonight. Can
यही
you go
बात
sit
कर
out?
रहा था कि यार मुझे बहुत ज़बरदस्त फीलिंग आ रही है
You
जिस
can't
तरह
see
मैं
each other,
लास्ट
there's no issues.
इनिंग्स खेल के आ रहा हूँ तो सम टाइम आपको
because you
एक्स्ट्रा
already go on it
कॉन्फिडेंस
for like
होता है
5
लेकिन
minutes.
उसको मैंने थोड़ा सा
5
नॉर्मल रखा
minutes?
क्योंकि
Just
मुझे
go
पता है
sit
कि
it
जब
up
मेरे
or
रेंज में
something.
बॉल आएगा
You're never
तो
on
मैं
it for
उसको
long.
इजीली मार सकता हूँ तो वही किया सिंपल क्रिकेट
Isn't
किया
it true, my
Right,
friend?
simple cricket,
He's
and
never
Oh,
on it
whatever
for
you,
long.
was in
you're an
his
opinion now,
range,
so well
then
done.
it meant it had to travel, and overall lot more composed
Come on.
and lot
Tell him he's
more
going on it for
relaxed at the
longer.
crease for
Well,
this.
go on
I know,
it.
I know going
आप
through my
रिकॉर्ड
time, I
सेटिंग
could turn it
परफॉर्मेंस है
off
आपकी
in
किसी ने
5
आज तक
minutes.
I can't
वर्ल्ड
hear
कप
what they're
में
saying. Can you go sit it
2 सेंचुरीज नहीं
up?
लगाई हैं ये एक रिकॉर्ड है
He's
आपके
going on it for
जो
good.
Yeah,
आया
just
है
tell him
आपके
what
हाथ
he's
में
doing.
He's
कैसा
just
फील
said,
करें
don't
जो
I?
Oh, I'm
चीज
sorry.
आपने अच्छी की
Who
है आपके
badges
करियर
me
के
to go
पॉइंट
get
ऑफ व्यू
their
से कितने
tablets?
कंसिस्टेंसी से आप खेले हैं
रमीश भाई जिस तरह मैंने लास्ट
He
इन्होंने भी कहा
rushes
था
me
कि
up there, and I say,
डोमेस्टिक
can you
क्रिकेट
just
में
have
जाते हैं
it,
कि
wait
मैं
a
रेगुलर
minute?
डोमेस्टिक क्रिकेट खेलता हूँ 4 साल
You know,
से
it gives me a bloody
और मैं जिस
second.
तरह यहाँ पे आया हूँ मैंने डोमेस्टिक भी टॉप किया था फिर पीएसएल टॉप किया था फिर एशिया
You've
कप
been
भी
down here ages.
तीसरे पे फिनिश
But he
किया था यहाँ भी
rushes
टॉप
me
स्कोरर
when he
हूँ
has to try
तो
and
मेरे ख्याल से डोमेस्टिक में
rush me
कुछ
up the
चीज़ें
Hey,
अच्छी
because
stairs.
बनी
I
है
wanna,
मैंने
cause I
जो
wanna go on
बचाए
it for a
स्कोर
bit.
अच्छी स्ट्राइक रेट के साथ
And mates,
तो
when
मेरे
you
ख्याल
tell
से
me to
वहाँ
turn
से
it
चीज़
off,
आ
try
रही है
and
और
rush me
Yeah,
up
कॉन्फिडेंस
well,
there.
है
if you tell him to
अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह
turn it off, it doesn't
और
matter if he does
रिगार्ड्स
it
टू
straight
अच्छी
away. He
बात है
just...
पाकिस्तान के लिए रिकॉर्ड बनाना खुश हूँ इस चीज़ पे
Right, he's very happy with the record that he set, and obviously his stay and playing the domestic cricket obviously helped him a lot in that environment, in that wonderful first class environment. आपका बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया. Well done once again.
थैंक यू
Farhan, his second 100 in the tournament. Look at that, 100 not out and 100. A brilliant performance by the leading run scorer in the tournament, passing Virat Kohli. Farhan, what a tournament he had. Unfortunately, his tournament is now over. This is the turning point in the match. Shadab Khan, couple of big sixes. Ratnaika to keep them in it, and from there they really started to progress. In the end, though, just fell short by 5 runs. Here is the story of the innings.
I'm coming.
Alright, you're doing it now!
49 for 2. Consolidation 71 from 3. That finish though, 46 for 1. Dasun Sharnika 42 from just 13 deliveries in that phase. So close, but not quite for the Sri Lankan skipper.
So that's
So,
our group.
completed points table. Sri Lanka and Pakistan, they're out. New Zealand, they progress. England progress. South Africa are through. Will it be India or the West Indies to complete the 4 teams in the semi-finals? A lot of good cricket coming your way. Pakistan coach Mike Essen and the players, they gave themselves a chance with that big total, but they couldn't follow it up with the ball. And unfortunately for Pakistan, that is the end of their 2026 campaign. Pakistan 212 for 8. Farhan, second 100 of the tournament. Dasun Sharnika got them so close. The skipper 76 from 31. Pakistan win, but Pakistan and Sri Lanka, their tournament is done. New Zealand and England progress from the group. Ramiz Raja is down on the ground with the 2 captains. Ramiz.
Dasun, thank you for your time. Almost nailing this run chase with your brilliance. The last 2 or 3 balls really made the difference. That ball that you missed, probably.
Absolutely right. So yeah, it was that close up again. I could could have finished it. But yeah, unfortunate. Well bowled to Shaheen.
Yeah, I mean, full house, and they're appreciating your effort, and so that's good news because the fans are still behind you. It has been a rough campaign. What do you make of the campaign?
See, it's been a tough campaign for us. Yes, we had few injuries. Yes, we disappointed the crowd. I'm, I want to say sorry for all these fans because, unfortunately we fell down because of those injuries. Otherwise, we could have probably made it to a semi-final. Yes, look in the future. If there is no injuries, I feel that this team will do great in good tracks.
Not easy losing a couple of ace bowlers. I mean, Asaranga and Patirana. Obviously, that sort of tilted the balance in favor of the opposition because if you had the full strength of the bowlers, it would have been a different story. Do you think that way as well?
Absolutely right. Missing two key bowlers actually. They could have been played if they were here. So it's a big loss in terms of World Cup. We need our players to be here, and it's strength our the mentality little bit. So yeah, it's a big loss, but hopefully they will return soon and do good for the Sri Lankan cricket.
You've been critical of the critics. I mean, and it was an open statement saying that something needs to be done regarding this. What do you exactly mean?
Uh, Sometimes as players, we feel the pressure as well. So it was a mistake by myself. So again, I wanted to say sorry for all the fans to disheartening them. I'll make sure I won't do that again. I mean, not all the players. I mean, they will uh, thankful for each and everyone who is right behind us all over the years. So yeah, I feel very disheartened for that.
Any young player that has got your attention during this World Cup in your team?
Yeah, of course, one and only Pawan Ratnayaka, he been consistent and using the crease very well. So very positive sign for Sri Lankan cricket. Yes, we do have Vellalage as well. So growing, they are growing. So hopefully, bright they will have bright future ahead.
All right, okay. Thank you very much, and thank you for your time. During this World Cup, you made the fans, you make the fans, and so it was a terrific effort. Nevertheless, you didn't win it, but you won a lot of hearts today.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. And again, I will like to speak in Sinhalese. හැමෝටම thank you very much. ආවට support කරාට අන්තිම වෙනකම් බලන් හිටියා match එක දිනයි කියලා. Sorry match එක පෙරදුනාට
I'll go
අපි
look at the second
team
goal.
එකක් විදිහට හොඳ දේවල් කරන්න ගොඩක් බලාපොරොත්තු වෙනවා. ඒ වගේම කියන්න ඕනේ injuries එක හින්දා අපිට ගොඩක් පස්සට යන්න වුණා. ඒවත් එක්ක තමයි සෙල්ලම් කරේ. අපි හොඳ comeback එකක් දෙනවා. Thank you very much.
I wouldn't be able to translate that, but best of luck. Salman Ali Aga here, the winning captain today. Salman, well, you've got a great opportunity really to qualify for the semi-finals. Where did you go wrong today in that pursuit?
I think when I lost the toss, it was always going to be challenging because of the dew. And then it was a very good pitch, and one restricting them 148 is going to be challenge. But we tried and couldn't. But it was always going to be challenging, restricting them 148. I think if I would have won the toss, then it could have been a different story.
Are you a little disappointed with the effort of the spinners on this surface because it was always built to be trial by spin? You needed wickets. Usman Tariq didn't have a great time of it with the ball. Was the dew a real issue holding the ball, bowling as far as the spinners were concerned?
Yeah, it was. You can say that it was definitely a factor. But yeah, we couldn't execute our plans the way we wanted to. Our spinner has been brilliant, but today obviously Usman had an off day, and it can happen in T20 game. He's been exceptional, and one off day can happen. But yeah, I think dew was a factor.
Where do you think in this campaign you went wrong?
I think we couldn't bat well through the tournament. It was only Saudul Afran. He batted exceptionally well, and during that period, if anyone would have helped him with more, could have been different story. But yeah, the batting was always concerning through the tournament.
Middle order is an
Yeah,
issue?
yeah, especially middle order. Middle order has been a problem for us for like few years now. We need to sit down and obviously definitely want to look at that department as well.
Missed quite a few runs in the last 2 overs, 14 runs in the last 2 overs for the loss of 5 wickets. That really did really kill the game for you in the end.
Yeah, we couldn't finish the way we wanted to finish. But in 20 hours, you will say like opposition will have two overs, and that was the case at that time. We batted really well in 18 hours, and opposition allowed to have a 2 good overs. But yeah, if we batted those 2 over well, scored 30 more, like 10, 15 more runs, could be a different story. But yeah, I was always going to say with this due 148 or one even 160 is going to be. It was always going to be challenging.
Okay, travel well and thank you for your presence.
Thank you very much.
Thanks to both captains. Great to see Dash and Shanaka taking some photos with the loving fans here as they stream out at Pallachelli after seeing a wonderful game of cricket. Right, the points table for Pakistan and Sri Lanka are out. New Zealand would have had nervous moments, especially after that big tally put on by Pakistan of 212 for 8. But New Zealand and England are the two teams from Super 8 Group 2 to qualify for the semi-finals. Points in Group 1. Well, this tells a big story. South Africa have got the big Q next to their name. West Indies and India, they play tomorrow. The winner will join South Africa, England and New Zealand in that final four for the semis.
Right.
Speaking of those games, two tomorrow, Zimbabwe versus South Africa. That's a nice little on-trade. And the main course tomorrow, India versus West Indies from Eden Gardens in Kolkata. The winner will play the semi-finals. That's it here in Pallachelli. Hope you've enjoyed the coverage. Have a safe night. And do not be missing the cricket tomorrow. Two big ones, headlined by India taking on the West Indies.
This is our year.
Smashing it away.
This is excellent stuff.
Can you feel that?
No stopper for Zaman.
What's going on? What an innings. That'll be 50 for Buckles of Love.
Celebrations begin. What a tournament is that? Bit of a comeback for Sri Lanka.
Oh god. Oh god.